Welcome to today's video. I'm excited to dive into a fascinating topic with you. Before we get started, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Today, we are going to explore another Rashi. In a bustling city like Mumbai, there lived a woman named Maya. From a very young age, Maya was drawn to the spotlight, whether it was performing in school plays or leading her friends on grand adventures. Her presence was magnetic. She had a way of making everyone feel both inspired and appreciated. Her confidence and warmth made her the natural leader in any group, and people were drawn to her infectious energy. As she grew older, Maya pursued a career in marketing, where her creativity and charisma allowed her to shine. Maya quickly rose through the ranks not just because of her talents, but because of her ability to uplift and motivate those around her. Her team admired her for her courage to take risks and her unwavering belief in their potential. Maya was a force to be reckoned with, fiercely ambitious yet deeply caring. But Maya's journey wasn't without challenges. There were moments where her pride led her to take on too much, trying to prove her worth to herself and others. The need for recognition sometimes made her question her decisions, fearing that she wasn't living up to her own expectations. Yet, it was in these moments of vulnerability that Maya discovered her true strength. She learned to balance her ambition with self reflection, embracing both her success and her flaws. Maya's life is a testament to the Leo spirit, a life lived boldly with a heart full of passion and a soul determined to leave a lasting impact. She reminded everyone around her of the power of authenticity, of standing tall in the face of adversity, and of leading with both strength and compassion. Maya, like the lion she was born under, was destined to shine, and in doing so, she inspired others to find their own light. In today's video, I will be talking about the fifth Rashi in the Bhachakra or natural zodiac, Simha Rashi or Leo zodiac sign.
To know if you belong to Simha Rashi, please check if Chandragraha is posited in the 5th house in Bhachakra or natural zodiac. Then your Rashi is Simha or Leo zodiac sign. Simha Rashi is also a fiery sign, but it has no resemblance to the fire of Mesha Rashi, as Aries fire is primitive and directionless. The fire that ignites the Simha Rashi is a distinguished fire, full of direction and self-charged energy. From Mesha to Kataka Rashi, I have spoken of a man coming out of the cave, settling down on the plains like the Vrishabha, then wanting to explore and eventually fly in the air like the Mithuna Rashi, and then taking rest in the water like the Kataka, which represents his emotional state of mind. Now let's see Leo's characteristics. Simha Rashi, represented by the lion, presents a picture where ego, pride, honor, and assertiveness have gone deep into the system. That superiority has started emitting from their personality. The determined fire in the Simha Rashi individuals indicate ideas, ideals, and morals. These are their core configuration, resulting in them being confident, risky, and a daredevil. Simha Rashi beings are competent and are always ready to accept challenges without worrying too much about the consequences. Authority comes to them so naturally that they tend to dominate without even realizing. Leos are known for their protective nature. Simha Rashi beings dislike those who provoke them. When provoked, he or she will erupt like a volcano, leaving no stone unturned till their opponent faces the brunt. Leos come across as ruthless and merciless, but once the opponent comes forward to clear the air, then the Simha Rashi beings will forget the past and welcome him or her with open arms. This generous nature of the Leo can be easily manipulated by those who want to avenge themselves. Simha Rashi beings are prone to dramatic presentation as they have the need to attract others towards themselves. Leos are born actors. According to these individuals, world is a stage and everybody has to play their role. So, these Leos get so involved in playing their role that they start to lose their objectivity. Their mantra for life is never give up, which adds to their personality, making them great leaders. Their leadership abilities have a positive impact on people. Perhaps this is one of the reasons that the lion is the king of the jungle and every other being of the animal kingdom revolves around him. Just like the focal point in the solar system and in astrology is the Surya Graha or the sun, and all the planets revolve around the sun. The lord of the Simha Rashi is the Surya. The influence of sun makes Simha Rashi beings unique and completely independent from others, but with the capacity and force to influence all. Sun being the lord of this Rashi signifies many aspects of Simha Rashi individuals' life like power, strength, creativity, vitality, and dynamism.
This is why Leos know that they are the leaders and expect others to take orders from them. This trait often creates confusion in the minds of others, making them feel uneasy. However, the reality is that Simha Rashi beings are actually very generous and helpful, but in an authoritative manner. This is the reason their pride is misunderstood as ego or arrogance. This is a misconception. Now, let's take a look at the geometrical symbol of Simha Rashi.
We can notice a complete circle attached to an upward, slightly slanting arc, which at the end curves a little to the right. The formation begins with a circle going upward in a musical rhythm and comes down to end in a decorative way with an upward movement. It depicts a life force which has realized its potential and is making an upwards journey of self-realization. In the end, it bends completely, but its force is still independent and unchallenged. This bend reminds me of a branch with a heavy fruit beginning to touch the ground. This symbol can be interpreted in many ways. The circle or zero, which has an infinite role, reaches its optimum level. In the sense, once the hidden treasure or potential is understood, then even the zero becomes the hero. Simha Rashi individuals go through this process of nothingness and only then their actual life begins. Since the symbol is not in an even shape, it indicates that if Leo adapts wrong methods to achieve and maintain supremacy, he or she will do so with no hesitation. The rise and fall play a biggest role in Leo's life. It all depends on which direction his or her energy is flowing.
If you want to know more about your horoscope and how your Rashi is influencing the way you think, the way you behave, the way you talk, then please get in touch with me and I'll help you. Getting professional help as an astropalmist who is also a psychologist like me will be beneficial for you. Think about it. Your happiness and peace of mind matters to me.
If you like this episode, please share and subscribe to my channel Astropalmistry and Psychology with Akhila Murthy.